Game 2 of the North American 4 doubleheader, the U.S. Hawks taking on defending champions Canada West. Todd Clever in trouble early with referee Alan Gray. It nets West's David Spicer the first points of the game, 3-0 in the opening minutes. A few minutes later, West threatening, and Spicer goes to the air. A deft chip over the top, looks like it is gathered in by Hawks wing Scott Jones, but the ball squirts loose. Calgary's Carl Pocock drops on it. Canada West has an 8-0 lead. CC Malifa, a late addition to the Hawks NA4 team, gets his team on the board with a penalty. And a few minutes later, he does it again, 8-6 to the West. At 18 minutes, the Birds are unlucky. Looks like they have a try on as Joni Nakika gets it out to Scott Jones, but it is judged to be just forward. 8-6 is your halftime score. Now the opening seconds of the second half, Pat Fleck sends a well-timed pass to a streaking Nanyuk Dalla. He scores to extend the West lead to 13-6. Take another look as he hits the gap. Great pace by the young flanker from Saskatchewan. 60 minutes now, and the Hawks are under pressure. Adam Kleberger charges down a clearance attempt by Scott Jones. From half, Pat Fleck is there to drop on it, 18-6 West. Jones having a tough afternoon. He lets this ball go off his boot. Carl Pocock hacks through, and he dribbles the ball well over the try line for his second score of the afternoon. Another look, the youngster showing lots of patience here, dropping on it at just the right moment. Now have a look here, Malifa having a dream debut as he finds the gap. Through he goes to cut the West lead to 25-13. Jeff Warden then adds an insurance score, the James Bay player coming from the fullback spot to the right wing for this try. Teenager Nathan Hariyama adds the conversion, 32-13 with 10 minutes to go. A few minutes later, it's Hariyama trying to chip through, but guess who? It's Malifa getting a foot on it. Now it is a race to the line, one he wins easily. With the conversion, Malifa has 20 points on the night, all his sides scoring. 32-20, your final score. Here is Canada West's David Spicer.
Yeah, it worked out well for us. They played a really aggressive blitz defense, and we tried to solve it with ball handling the ball, but we found out the chip over the top was the better option, and luckily we got a few tries off that because the game ended up being pretty close.
A year ago it was 98-0 against this team. Certainly a bunch of different faces out there tonight, and some pretty hard yards gained by them in the second half.
For sure, I think they've come a long way. It was by no means it was a runaway game. It was very close right up until the end, and they had great defense from first minute to the 80th minute, and we had to work hard to get the victory there.
Hawks Kimball Care.
That was a few steps forward. Obviously, we're going to make it hard on ourselves playing as much as we did inside our own territory, inside our own half. We had a few miscues that led to some quick ball transition scores of theirs, and if we can have less turnovers and miscues like that and play a little bit more inside our halves, we would have been fine today. But we'll tighten that up. We'll fix it for next game. We'll be fine.
In California, Doug Cross reporting for the North America 4.